Today is the 10th of August. It's a Friday. It's 2018, and you all know who I am because we're all friends. So, hey Kim, hey Shannon, hey Adrian. If you hear Telly downstairs, Ian's home today because we had to go to his parents. So yeah. So we're back, and I know I promised to do this before I left, but I didn't really have a lot to say, and I wanted to actually think about some of the things that we read about today in our tasks. So, one second, let me pop this up. I had some notes that I made today. So, I'm gonna relax. And the first thing I want to do today, before I talk about those things, I guess, is for my own peace of mind, so for posterity's sake already, I am going to stand up and turn around so I can see me and you can all see me, because when I get to this time next year, I'll expect every one of you to message me and say, holy shit, you lost a lot of weight. So, gonna get up and turn around. Also, that is my dress for my in-laws anniversary party next week, and I'll bring that over and show it to you. Might as well just get up and bring it over. Okay, so this is me, really fat, really fat, really working on it. You know what, I really hate this. This is me. This is 4 children and 4 cesarean sections. I'm kind of straight down right now when I know I shouldn't be, and my butt, it's the size of Cincinnati. There's pygmy country smaller than that. Right, so we've all seen me now. So this is the dress I got. I got it LL Bean. It's kind of a stretchy sort of, oh, what do you call that? I'll tell you. Oh my God, really, Jenny? You shouldn't support that. It's like jersey, but it's drapier. So maybe jersey rayon-y thing. Anyway, it's navy, looks a bit brighter here than it is, and the dots aren't all solid. Some have thingies. But yeah. So, ladies, just so you know, this is going to be the first and last dress that I buy. And for posterity's sake, it's a 2 regular. So that's that. So now we've seen me. So when I turn around this time next year, that's not what you're gonna see. You're gonna see me from 10 years ago. And I will be a much happier camper. Right. Okay, so let's talk about what we learned today. I'm gonna talk about the 4 pillars, which Adrian and Shannon, you already know about as far as this program goes, but bear with me because Kim's not on our plan. She's doing something completely different. So the 4 pillars are nutrition, exercise, sleep, and stress. Now nutrition, I think I've got in hand. I have been a lot better about watching what I put in my mouth and actually going past the caloric thing and looking at what vitamins it contains, so I sort of know I'm getting all the different vitamins that I need, which is good because that wasn't like me, you know, like 5 weeks ago. The next thing is exercise. Right, so God, I don't really want to talk about exercise because the only thing I do is walk, and I'm not even doing that every day. Ian's been great as far as hiking on the weekends, but because of the amount of time that he has to drive every day to get back and forth, yeah, we don't go out every night for a walk, and we should be, and when we move we will be, because you know we'll be relatively close to his work. But right now I'm not. And one of the things Ian and I spoke about this morning, and I'm going to ask Stacy about it, she's my personal coach, is I want to do toning exercises, but right now mentally, if I do toning exercises and I I start building muscle mass and I don't see any weight coming off, I might lose my nut. Because I really need to see weight coming off. So Ian had suggested that I do those kinds of things, but not to the extreme. And hopefully it'll have an effect, but it won't be like I'm not sitting there doing an hour's worth of calisthenics. So I know exercise is a really, really important part, and I'm almost ashamed because I know Kim does it. I've seen you post about it, Shannon. Adrian, I'm not sure, honey. I can't remember. Sorry, sweetheart. I don't know. But I need to find a better way to motivate myself to do it, because it seems like freaking work to me right now. So, yeah. So, exercise is important. It's a second pillar, and I need to work on that. And what I've done is make my own checklist about these things. Sleep is the third. Please, if you have it in you to comment below, please tell me what your sleep patterns are. I'm in the middle of menopause right now, so my sleep isn't always uninterrupted, right? So, and I don't know if anybody else is experiencing this, but there are times at night when I will have a hot flash in the middle of the night, and I won't, oh my god, I feel like I'm on fire, like from here, in the middle of my stomach. You know, like I could burst into flames like a phoenix. Menopause is really crappy. Anyway, or I just feel not hyper, but restless. My doctor says that's normal, but I don't like that that is normal. I don't want to feel that way. So if anybody's got anything, I've tried St. John's wort, I've tried, oh god, what was that other stuff I tried to take? It's not rosemary, it's something else. And so natural remedies didn't work, and I can't have hormone replacement therapy because I had a massive heart attack when I was giving birth to my second son. So HRT is not an option for me. Anyway, so if you've got any ideas of how I can avoid those things, please do tell me, because I really need help there. Wait, if I can't remember, are you supposed to exercise before you go to sleep? Does that help? Oh no. I used to let my kids swim at night before it was time to go to bed, because it seemed to get all their after dinner spastic energy out. So yeah, let me know if you know anything about that. I'll look it up later too. And the fourth pillar is stress. Now, I am thinking about stress in the way it affects whether I have a slip or not, and that's what I'm going to speak to. Stress normally isn't something unless it is a massive amount and it's something very gosh, what's the word I want? If it's something that touches on my life in a sort of dramatic way, then I will run. Ian and I don't have a lot of arguments, and I think we have maybe one big blow up a year, and that might drive me into the kitchen, but other than that, no, I'm cool. I deal with it, and I'm good with it. So stress isn't a massive issue for me, really. Man, is stress an issue for you guys? How do you deal with it? Does it make you go and want to eat something? Does it make you want to do anything that's not good? If it does, well, I don't know. I guess the way I look at it is more Ian's way now, where I look at it and if there's nothing I can do about it, I won't stress about it. So if it's not under my control, there's no point, is there? Because you can't do anything about it. So as far as that goes, I'm pretty laid back. I stress, my biggest stress times are Christmas and Thanksgiving, I think, and around our anniversary. Not because I'm stressed about our marriage, because you know, you never know what to get them. So yeah, this is gonna be a shorty. Now, the thing that I really want to talk about, which was a whole section, it goes back to the sleep comment. It's hormones. Okay, so like run rampant, and I feel really sorry for Ian because I'm here or then here, then I might be here, and I might be doing a bit of this, but then it's like 3 seconds later, boom, and I will say to him out loud, I'm gonna start crying, but I'm not sad and there's nothing wrong, I just can't help it. So I do give him some warning about it and say, hey, it's just hormones. And then bawl my eyes out. And he's really halfway decent. What I didn't like hearing from Ian was when he went up to the doctor. And his doctor told him there's such a thing as male menopause, which I did not know anything about. And now he claims he has male menopause. Is it really a thing? I mean, really. Anyway, so how do hormones affect me? They don't really. They don't drive me to the kitchen. I know they say it affects your brain and how you think about the whole diet issue, but it doesn't for me. It just makes me cry in the middle of the day or be like a flaky Uber Doris Day happy. And yeah, that's the tall and short of that. I would like to say to you, Shannon, that Stacy got a hold of me today and asked me if I had any victories. I don't know if she asked you the same thing. And I don't think had any big victories today. But she also said, do you have any goals? And that was something that Ian and I spoke about in the car on the way back from his parents, or wait, to his parents today. And so I have set a goal that by the end of this month, and today is the 10th, so I've got 30 days, I've got 20 days left, and in 20 days I need to lose 4 more pounds, which I think is doable. Definitely. I might even be able to lose a bit more than that, but the goal is 4 pounds. So waiting patiently for the scales, and we'll see how we're doing. But yeah, so I do have a goal. Speaking to that, I think a scale diet is a good idea for me anyway, because I'm more conscious of the fact that I'm not seeing what I weigh every day. So I'm thinking, ooh, should I have that? Because, you know, I've not seen what I weigh. And, you know, it might push me over or whatever. My current weight as of whatever it was it Wednesday? So yeah, so that's good. That's good. It works for me that way. It might not work for everybody else that way. Other than that, not like I said, we went to my in-laws today. Thomas came up last week and stayed at his wife's parents, and then he came back down today. So it was really good to be able to spend some time with him and my daughter-in-law and Ian's parents all together. It was quite good, and I forgot to take a picture of them together, which is really bad. I'm a big picture person. I like to take pictures. But yeah, so it was really good to see him, and I miss him. He's a good boy. Anyway, yeah, so the dress came, whatever. I'm never gonna get used to this. There. I don't know why either, so my brain's weird. Anyway, dress came today. My Adirondack field jacket came from LL Bean today, so I've got that back. I wouldn't have had to buy one except when 4 years ago when I flew out to Qatar for the first time, I left my Adirondack field jacket at Heathrow International Airport, so someone's enjoying that jacket on me. So yeah. Kimmy, I've started a new cross stitch, that Christmas one, so that kept my mind occupied this morning when I really wanted to eat. And yeah. Shannon, your treat. You know I was being facetious when I said shoes, shoes, jewelry, jewelry, right? It's really hard because it's really hard to tell somebody else, you know, what you should have for a treat. I'm doing that, like I said yesterday, I'm doing the face mask thing. And also, I don't know if you get pedicures or not, but if you don't get a pedicure, you should go do that little fishy one where the guppies eat all the stuff off your feet, because it's really, really good. Yeah, that's the only suggestion I have. I mean, you go to the movies and you go to shows and stuff. Ian and I are going to be going to a jazz club, you guys, in a few weeks. So we're going to stay overnight in Manchester and go to this jazz club called Matt and Fred's, and it's P-H-R-E-D-S, so you can look that up on Tinternet. And so I'm going to be saving up my calories all day because it is rare here to find a facility bar that serves a martini. So I'm going to go there and have a martini with my husband. I miss martinis. Anyway, yeah, this is all nonsense now, and it's 16 minutes. Sorry, everyone. Anyway, yeah, so I guess I'm gonna go. I'm not sure that I helped anybody or encouraged you in any way, but come Friday, fingers crossed, everybody. Yeah, I'll have some really good news. That would be good. Wouldn't it be great if all 4 pounds came off by Friday and I could just like coast through the rest of August? That'd be fabulous. Yeah. Anyway, right, that's enough of that. I hope you're all well, all 3 of you. Thank you so much for watching this nonsense, because otherwise I'd be talking to myself. And I hope you all have a really, really good weekend. And I will see you on Noom, or I will see you on the mails, Kim. Alright, talk to you guys later. Okay?